Hello and thanks for joining us. African groups in Brooklyn Park and Brooklyn Center are calling on the Trump administration to prevent the deportation of immigrants granted temporary protected status, or TPS.
The program allows immigrants in unstable countries to temporarily live and work in the U.S. But as Sonia Goins explains, for these immigrants, it's a time of great uncertainty.
Mike and Alex, people affected by the temporary protective status say if they're sent back to their homeland, it will not only impact their families, but the local economy as well. The African International Market in Brooklyn Park was packed during the lunch hour. You can purchase things like cassava chips and other African treats.
The business is going to get affected, and the community is going to get affected because these guys pay taxes to, keep the community going.
William Vincent is from Liberia and is a U.S. citizen and veteran. However, he's worried about relatives who are affected by TPS or another program known as Deferred Enforced Departure.
Some of these guys got kids that were born here. Now that they can't function, how the kids going to function?
Thousands of immigrants from 10 different countries fall under the TPS policy. This week, the Trump administration announced it would not renew TPS for Haitians. The move set off fear and uncertainty for many people.
They're going through communities from Haiti, it's going to Nicaragua, to Ecuador, then it's going to come to us.
Fata Akwe says African Immigrant Services is advocating for all immigrants impacted by the TPS policy.
We all have that common identity of being immigrants. I think that collectivism and acting together in unity when something is affecting one group shows the force and the power of community.
Last Tuesday, the group African Career Education and Resource Center in Brooklyn Center went to Washington, D.C. to lobby lawmakers and support Representative Yvette Clarke's bill aimed at amending immigration policy.
It's a bill that will be able to lead to permanent residency for those on TPS and DED.
Both groups say something needs to be done sooner rather than later.
If the bills do not get passed for the renewal, please allow the renewal to happen so people can continue to stay here as we find some kind of clear pathway for citizenship for them.
Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Deferred enforced departure for Liberians expires in March. Officials with African Immigrant Services says thousands of Minnesotans could be impacted.